Hi, it's me, and that's him, and we're the Sci-Fi Scholars.
And we are talking Arrow, Season 5, Episode 2, The Recruits. Obviously, there'll be spoilers, so
Yes.
steer clear, obviously, if you don't want to be spoiled for this episode. So let's dive right in.
So, obviously, the recruits are Curtis,
Yes.
Evelyn Sharp, and what's the guy's name? His nickname's Wild Dog, which he hates, which is hilarious.
I love that. And then I was like,
He's like,
it's not changing.
So, like, even after they've run away, they've got pissed off with him, he comes back and he's like, "We're going to talk about that nickname." No.
Yeah.
He's kind of resigned to it.
It is like, fine. I can't remember his actual name now. I want to say Rick, but I think that's the actor's name.
Yeah, I've forgotten as well. Anyway, so
And
obviously,
Ragman.
yes, but he didn't.
We thought he was a villain at first.
Well, he could still turn out to be a villain.
He could, but I don't reckon he is. I think he's a hero. Like, comics-wise, I'm pretty certain he's a hero.
Yeah, but the point is, he's on his own path.
Yeah, but he's kind of half joined the team. Like, because at the end, when they shook hands, he was like, yeah, I'll help you out, we'll do this the right way, kind of. But
he's
then
not
when they had the team
meeting.
meeting, but that was him saying, hey, everyone come in, I want to show you my secret. I know I'm jumping to the end here,
Yes.
but I thought that was terrible. Like, that he doesn't know these two. Like, and he's the freaking mayor.
Yeah.
I was like, I understand it was the whole, trying to get it, like the trust thing, and Felicity was saying it needs to be a trust thing, but I feel like he should have got the trust a different way. Got their trust, trained them as the Green Arrow.
Which is like he
Then when they were trustworthy, like he's gained their trust and he trusts them.
Yeah.
Then, you know, even if it was like episode 5, like it was only 2 or 3 episodes where they did some heavy duty training montages or something like that kind of did, but you know, a bit more and showing that he's starting to trust them and they trust him like wholeheartedly, and then he goes, okay, now I can trust you with my secret. Not, oh, you guys quit on me, you know what, I'm going to tell you my secret. Maybe that'll make you want to stay around. That's what it felt like. I understand why they did it, and for Oliver, it's a bit of a, well, he tells everyone his secret, really, but...
No one can know. Actually, I'm Iron Man. Everyone can know.
Yeah.
Wait, wrong comic.
Oh, damn. But you get what I'm saying? Like, it kind of felt like his reasoning for not telling him was good, and he was kind of self-sabotaging.
He was being too harsh.
He was, but I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. Also, the mixing his Bradford training scenes with him training them the same way, minus shooting them dead, was really good. Like, I thought it was very clever that he used one of his own training systems, something that had been done to him, to get these guys to try and work together. Obviously, it didn't kind of work.
Yeah, and he's trained people before.
Yes.
In different ways, but I did like how he was like, okay, he was the reason he chose such a difficult, hard task was he didn't want them to succeed.
Partially.
That's the kind of vibe I got as well. But I just thought it was awesome. We got to see Oliver Queen actually be a badass and just beat 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that was the difference between the Bratva one too. The Bratva had like equal guys either side. They had 4 and 4.
No, I think they had extra guys on the resistance team.
Yeah, or either way, it was at least equal. This way, it was literally just Oliver against 3 new recruits, which I thought was good because then it showed off how he's actually capable. And I liked the throwaway line from Felicity at the end saying, "You let Church almost kill you, so Ragman could prove that he was a hero."
Yeah.
So I was like, really, Oliver? You're just gonna like?
No. The best line though was, "They're too green." Some could say you are. I've waited years for that line.
That was great.
Which would have been one of the writers being like, I've waited years to use. Like, it was so good. Like, it's a terrible, corny dad pun, but I love it.
I loved it too.
Great.
That lost what I was saying before, but it doesn't matter. Yeah,
you were talking about how Ragman.
Because in that scene I was like, really? Oliver just got beaten by Church really easily, and then he's kind of just sitting there with his hand holding it. Then I'm like, why is he not trying to? And then the way that Felicity, like, I was like, that was a much needed line to make it seem consistent. And that's then Oliver going, okay, this guy's not a bad guy, which we think he is at first.
Yeah, he's still going to have possibly some problems with, like, for example, Felicity.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy necessarily.
He's just
He is out for vengeance.
he's conflicted.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
But I think he could be a very interesting character, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do with it.
And the backstory for his rags or his
Yeah, how
robes
it's tied into the...
is going to be really interesting as well, because it's an ancient cloth, and that could be somehow related to other mystic things that we've seen throughout the series. Like, it has that same feel as like the Lazarus Pit had, or when Constantine was doing his magical stuff, or the idol that Dark had. It's all that same realm of...
It was also when, because he was from Haven Rock?
Haven Rock?
Haven Rock.
Yeah. Where they nuked.
Yeah, they nuked. There was really good stunts again in this episode.
Yes.
Once again, it was directed by James Bamford, which I really like his directorial style. I like, because he's a stuntman, so he's very, very much on the stunt side of things, and the stunts in Arrow are very, very good, and I thoroughly enjoy them. And I really enjoyed this episode again. It was a good follow-up to the premiere.
Yes.
Premiere was probably a little bit better, and we're getting the flashbacks are actually really quite interesting.
The Bradford storyline is so good. I love it.
I'm really keen to see how they unfold that. If they keep doing it the way they are and keeping the level they are, it's going to be
a great second storyline.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't all tie in as heavy-handedly as this.
No, but this was for this one episode. It was fantastic. The
Yes.
amount the parallels you saw of his training versus their training.
Oh yeah, totally agree with that.
Him being a recruit to them being recruits. For this one episode, it's fantastic.
I'm just really looking forward to seeing Oliver dive and get to the point where we see him at the start of season 1, where he's just doesn't want to work with anybody, has no qualms in killing absolutely anybody, and is like on that vengeance trail and that real vigilante, not the superhero Green Arrow. And he still seems to be killing, because when he tries to infiltrate goes to the exchange that they were doing with Church and the chick from Amarok.
Yep.
Like the 2 arrows and the 2 of the guards at the front. I'm like, I'm pretty certain they're dead, because they were like here.
No, they were special padded ones. They just knocked him out or winded them very badly. No, but it does seem like he's still taking lives,
which I don't have a problem with, because that was this part of what I liked about the first season. I like the fact that he stops, but
these are career criminals who are willing to take other people's lives as well.
Yeah, so I don't mind it so much. Yeah. So that's our thoughts. We probably could talk more, but we're going to leave it there. Feel free to comment in the section what you thought. We'd love to read and hear what everyone else thought as well. So thanks for watching.
I'll see you next time.
Season 5 Arrow premiere Legacy.